What's up, everybody? Welcome in Monday, DFS Army MLB pre-lock show. I'm Razzle. That's Tattoo. We're here to talk. What is it? A 9-game slate? It
Yeah, I
is.
believe something along those
Uh,
lines.
Monday's 9-gamer. I don't believe we end up with anything to worry about. I think New York has some questions for weather. I should probably look at updates, but while I do that, Tattoo, how are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. Not bad at all. Um, had a I had a frustrating weekend where I kept 3 days in a row hitting into today. I put in my dinger call and changed it, and in all three cases, the guy that I swapped from hit, and the guy I swapped to did not.
It's always your first choice.
Like it started with it, and I was all over Cleveland, and I was like, oh, I love Kyle Manzardo tonight, and something was at the end. I was like, oh, I'll take Rice Hopkins.
Yeah, it's always for dinger calls. It's always going to be your first choice.
Yeah,
Uh, my issue is well, I shouldn't say I have issues because I think picked one up every single day this weekend. Um, is normally like I have three guys in my mind that I'm deciding amongst, and it's hasn't been the guy that I've chosen a lot recently. That was prior to this weekend, and this weekend I just happened to get there with very little thought. Like I stopped overthinking it, and it just happened. So I don't know. Getting dinger calls right on site is very streaky too.
yeah. You definitely see that. You'll see, like I remember, like Trash Man has had like two big runs. Like he's gotten hot for like a week, and run up five or six, and then you run up five or six. I think Pasta did the same thing.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
yeah. It's people might think it's easy to just keep getting them right, but I mean, it's literally us taking one player, and for me, and probably similar to you, by the sounds of it, like we're just never entering somebody in if somebody else has them already.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
so we're moving down our list, and that's probably something that gets us into trouble um, because we come off of our preferred routes, and even some days there might be two or three of our guys that are already listed that we're
yeah,
like, all right, well, I'm not going there, um, which is just our mental thing because we can, by rules, we can pick
pick the same
anybody that's
thing,
already been picked.
and it
But
even tells the members, hey, a lot of people like this guy. You know,
right,
but I think it's that competitive part too in the back of our head is like, I'm not gonna pick the same fucking guy as him. How am I
right,
gonna beat him?
yeah. I mean, especially if it's somebody ahead of me, then
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. I'm like, it does me zero good to pick the same person.
Right, but also we're still early enough in the season that I don't know if we. I really should be thinking, oh wait, he's ahead of me. I mean,
Yeah,
it's whatever. But yeah, there are six of us on the site that are within 2 runs of each other for the lead, or you know, five within the lead and one guy in the lead. So, um, fun little competition. But we're here to talk about pitching and everything tonight. Well, and hitting too. But we're starting out with pitching.
yeah,
Couple game totals in the sevens. Feels pretty good. Or actually, those other two could be at 8 for all I know. I'm not really sure. Uh, Probably 7.5 though, based on how odds work out. Um, but then we have nines everywhere else. 9+, I should say. Pitching wise, I think both that it's a very heavy pitching night and that the overall pitching pool is terrible. Like, so how can I think that? It's because the guys that I am playing are super strong guys that you're basically playing every night that they're on a slate, and then the other guys are just trash. There's some exceptions to that, in that I think, I'm playing Anthony Kay tonight, and I hate him. Like, he's one that on most slates you're not playing. I'm playing him tonight just because Cleveland sucks. Brandon Woodruff, I'm not playing tonight. I don't know what your thoughts are on Woodruff.
Yeah, from what I was seeing, he'll probably not be limited. But if I recall here, it's like I don't want to pay for that chance. But, there's some strikeout upside in the Reds, but still kind of hard to get there.
It's a bad ballpark. He's been on the IL twice this season, right?
Yeah.
He's had velocity issues both times. I just don't think, I get he went 82 pitches in his last start in the minors in 5 or 5+ innings or whatever. I still think he's somewhat limited, right? Like, 4 of the 6 starts he's made at the major league level were under 80 pitches this season. So he may not be vastly limited. I think he's probably somebody that's like a 5-inning, 75-pitch guy for a while, because of importance to the Brewers, and they're looking for long-term this season, not just tonight, right? Like, in the grand scheme of things, the way that they're playing baseball, tonight isn't all that important to them. So Woodruff carries more value to them long-term in August, September, and October than he does on June 22nd. So that's dictating what I'm doing, and that's kind of how I feel about him. He could come out and strike out 8, go 6 innings, throw 90 pitches, and look like a traditional Brandon Woodruff. I have reservations about that being the case, but he certainly could.
I haven't looked at DraftKings yet, close enough pricing-wise. But, yeah, like on FanDuel, there's 2 pitchers directly under him cheaper that, I'd much rather play in Palente and Bradish. I'm not sure how their salaries work on DraftKings, how close they all are.
On DraftKings, both those 2 guys are cheaper than Woodruff.
They're both cheaper on FanDuel.
Both those 2 guys are in my pool. Bradish is the chalk on DK.
Yeah, he's chalk FanDuel.
Which I do have some worries